Hello, welcome to another Blue-White Familiars video. I'm Guys, or Satan Raken on Magic Online, and today we're going to be taking this list through a Pauper Super Qualifier on Magic Online. This is generally a normal Familiars list, but we've decided to play 3 Brainstorm instead of the Ponders that I usually play, and instead of 1 Deep Analysis. So I usually play 3 Deep Analysis, and 2 Ponders here, but I've decided to go to 6 fetches and play 3 Brainstorms. This was an idea based off of Juju Bean, who's a Magic Online grinder, and I think that is a pretty good idea. It lowers the curve, and gives us a lot of upside in the games. We might see problems where we get locked out against blue decks, and 2 deep analysis won't be enough. But I think generally Brainstorm has been overperforming for me. I've also decided to go to 4 God-Pharaoh's Faithful. Those combined with 7 cantrips here makes it so that you can just have tons of life gain. You can really outrace aggro that way. We are playing just 2 plains, islands, 4 Chanceries, and with the 4 Chanceries, playing some snaps. I've decided to just play 1 Echoing Truth and 3 snaps as a split. The Echoing Truth gives me outs to random junk. And then for my Counterspell suite, I have 2 Prohibits and 1 actual Counterspell. So here we have 1 Echoing Truth, 1 Counterspell for just outs against things. I've got 4 Seagate Oracles, 4 Mulldrifters for my card draw creatures, the standard 4 Familiars, 2 Ephemerates, 2 Flickers, and 3 Archaeomancers. In the sideboard, we've got 3 Hydroblast. In big events, there will probably be a lot of burn, and we also want to be using Hydroblast to be anti anything like a Pyroblast deck, or very specifically Mogwarts has been pretty big lately. So we want to be able to Hydroblast their cards and stop first day of class pretty easily. Then our other counterspell is Negate. Negate in a Familiars deck can basically be a dispel for any non-creature, and Negate is good. I've decided I really like the specific art, even though the frame is kind of wonky. But Negate can be good against things like Tron, where you negate their Bonner's Ornament or their Prophetic Prism, stuff like that. And then we have an anti-artifact, anti-enchantment suite here. This is basically my anti-affinity package with 3 Dust to Dust, which is exile 2 artifacts. And that's mostly used on their lands. And then I have 2 Revoke Existence, which is exile target artifact or enchantment. Again, mostly used on their lands. Just want to lock them out. And then in the flex slots, I'm playing 1 Sage's Row Denizen to bring in against Tron or long mid-range slogs. I got 1 Leave No Trace. This is destroy enchantment and each other enchantment that shares a color with it. That's specifically for something like Bogles, or we can use it against Pestilence perhaps. 1 Last Breath here, which is good potentially against Fae and very good against walls. Very good in the mirror. Hopefully we don't see any mirrors. And then 1 Snap. Snap is also good against walls, and I'm going to be going up to 4 snaps post-board against Affinity most likely. And against anything where like Echoing Truth is not quite as good, Snap is very, very good. It can accelerate our game plan as well as tempo the opponent. So that's the list that I'll be running, and we will see you in the rounds.